7. Oh, is it on?
Yo, what is up? I just screamed right into Jet's ear. I apologize that. Wow. I apologize for that, Jet.
Sounds like you're drunk.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you sure to switch it on?
Huh?
You sure to switch on? There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it takes a little bit. You know, it is what it is. Ryan saying, yeah, last night loaded for 30. Oh, okay. Here's the thing, though. That fucking
You were
sucks.
reading messages from like the day beforehand.
No. That's literally from earlier. We were talking a little bit ago. But here's the thing, though, guys. I'm trying to get XSplit to actually move the fucking screen over here. It's a whole thing, man. This new update has been trash. Just complete and utter fucking trash. But, anyways, guys, how are y'all doing today on this wonderful evening? Double Toast is going to be starting in about 20 minutes. A little extra prep time for Corey today because of the fact that he had to prep for a couple of movies and a couple of news stories, man. Apparently, Jared Leto was back in the DCEU. What else is going on, man? There was another really big fucking story about, like, movies or something like that. And I forgot what it was, Jed. Do you remember what it was? These nerd news. Oh, Quibi shutting down.
Was it that or was it Quibi?
Quibi. No, Quibi or Quibi. Is it? I don't even know how to fucking say it. That's how stupid I am. I don't know anything about anything.
Well, I don't watch that shit. So, well, why would
Wait,
I learn
didn't
how
you
to
watch?
pronounce
No,
it?
hold on. You watched something recently. Don't you fucking even?
Was that even on there?
Yeah.
Like that,
I don't even know. But Swerve Master, yo, thank you for the follow up here on Twitch. I really appreciate it, dude.
Oh, you need a one more chance?
No, that was on Zeus.
Oh, but no, I didn't watch anything on.
No,
on
I could have
Quibi.
sworn you said you watched like this, like a short movie. It was like, didn't you watch a Kevin Hart movie or something? Yeah, there was something. You watched something.
No.
Man.
Are you
well,
sure
shit.
that's me? You sure you're not
I
getting me
don't-
confused with some other girl
One of my French girls.
or guy or whatever?
Well, here's the thing. Let's look this
Whatever the hell I am.
Because Quibi, if you guys don't know, Quibi was actually one of those situations where they wanted to do something different aside from everybody else, and their difference is giving you no fucking options. What they wanted to do was make content that was literally made for your mobile phone, so you had to watch it through your phone, but there was no, like, you can't like hook it up to your TV.
You know who actually was watching it?
What?
90s.
Really? Okay. Which makes sense. I mean, there's a way to do this
Or
through,
at
like...
least he was talking about it, and I think he wanted me to watch something on there, but I was just like, you know how I feel about streaming sites.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, let me see something really quick.
I am a
testing.
certified pirate.
Yo, you know what, though? I don't know what the fuck's going on, but our chat's not updating. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Austin saying, hey, Nick, Roxy, Jet, Ganja. Golden saying hello.
I mean, it was updating for me because I got 3 screens.
Yeah, no, I know. It's annoying. Here's the thing, though, guys. We're gonna restart this fucking thing. Oh, I hate you, you fucking piece of shit. Oh, you piece of shit. I hate you so much. So we turn that all off. Let's see if people can actually type in here again. I'm gonna type something in there. There we go. You know, he just said pizza something.
No, pizza shit.
Yeah, pizza shit. Fuck. No, I wonder what the fuck's going on with that. That's really annoying, guys. That's really annoying. So let me see. Maybe, Oh, wait, I just get a message from somebody. Let me see if that's Mr. Coleman. And it is not. It's just my mobile dashboard. So, yeah, hopefully you guys can actually still talk to us and everything. I'm going to try to type in one more thing inside our chat just to see if it works because I got to see you guys' stuff. Look at that. It was just his. No one else is saying anything. Is my internet fucking out? Can you hear me, Jet?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I guess XSplit is still being a piece of shit because people are definitely talking.
Yeah, it's saying no one's talking. That is so fucking annoying. That's really annoying, dude. That really is. I'm fucking mad as fuck. I spent a lot of time trying to get this shit together today, guys. Literally in a whole fucking hour. And these updates, they just keep fucking you over, you know? Jesus Christ, dude, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Let me see,
I'm seeing a lot of people talking about golden arm poison and peeing on the chat.
Yeah, pee in the chat, you know, let me see.
Pizza shits.
Does someone jerk off on their computer or something? No, I don't think that I don't think that would change anything, man. So, I don't know, man. It could be me looking at my phone. I actually, that might be it. The fact that I don't know how this even fucking makes sense, but you know, once again, people, this is just the way this shit works nowadays. Every time I have an update and something that's awesome, something has to go down the shitter. But I actually opened up my phone to look at our Twitch dashboard, and it completely stopped the chat. So I guess I'm not allowed to see you guys unless I'm looking at my XSplit. Is that fucking amazing or what? All these advances in technology, and then just that one fucking thing.
Yeah, take off the color thing, huh?
Oh my god, that too. Jesus Christ. Yeah, guys, I also try to do a thing where I can change the color of your fucking names, and like that didn't that got fucked up too. I gotta tell you guys, seriously, Streamlabs is really fucking up, and Nextspot's fucking up too. And I think the reasoning why is because they're trying to like change things around for like people that are trying to do something during the coronavirus, and yeah, I think that they are screwing a lot of shit up by doing that. So I don't know, man. There's always some kind of thing where they make some big update and then they just take everything so back. I really hate 2020. Thank you for saying that, by the way. Say 2020, you know. But yeah, dude, seriously, it's like every single fucking thing with this year has just been complete shit when it comes to video games, movies, fucking everything. And the fact that, you know, you guys can't, I'm not saying you guys in chat, but like, you know, the people that are in power, you know, corporations and whatnot, the fact that they can't fucking actually do this right, that's what's going to lead to everyone just finding a new way to just not even fucking give money or even be part of the system.
You could always move over to OBS.
No, that's what Streamlabs is OBS.
What's the other streaming thing?
That's it. StreamYard. There's a few other like wannabe ones. Restream's another one, but it's just people trying to copy what these guys do. And then here's the biggest thing too, is that you get that one like company that's actually doing some really good shit, but then when they do it, they fucking they have to follow like the people that are fucking up because they're like, hey, if they're doing it this way, we got to follow them. It's like what Apple does to people and what fucking Microsoft did to people with the Xbox 360 and the Xbox Live and all that shit. They do this all the time. It's bullshit. I hate it. I fucking hate it. But anyways, today we're gonna be playing some Call of Duty, some Haunting of Verdansk. Okay, it's gonna be really cool. I don't know if we're gonna play the one that has Chainsaw Massacre in it or not, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens. He says, by the way, figure out who Nick looks like in real life. Let's see. I'm kind of worried. You want to see this, Jet?
Go ahead. I'm already clicking it open on my side. Let's see.
Let's
Who the hell is it?
Yeah, who the fuck is it? How the fuck is that funny? I no. How do I look like him? Like, I don't look like him at all. I'm gonna see really quick. I'm gonna do a side by side.
Isn't this the dude that plays the Flash?
Yeah, isn't that the dude who beat someone's fucking? He beat a girl or whatever. But like, see, this is me.
I never watched that video, but I do know I hated his version of the Flash.
I do not look like him at all. Or that's a circle though. But like, yeah, I don't look like this dude. Yeah, so fuck you guys, fucking assholes. But I will say I think I run better than him though.
Oh man, I hated his fucking Flash. I despised it in that fucking movie.
Yeah,
Justice League.
Go leader. He chokeslammed a girl. Yeah, dude, like he did like the mandible claw on her and shit. Just fucking like and did the Mick Foley thing. Fucking crazy. Also saying you got good posture, Diaz. I don't know if that's the case. I have a little bit of hunchback because I'm always on the computer and everything. Fuck, it sucks. You see, talking about the Joker coming back for a bit. Yeah, we might talk about that in a little while. I know Jed's probably like, dude, I'm so sick of talking about the fucking Joker. Can we please not? Can we please not? So I won't do that.
I mean, I don't like him. I don't like him either.
Yeah, but I don't know. But does he mean something by me having good posture? Can you tell I have good posture by my picture, Jet?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I got good. Like, I don't know what that means.
But like in real life, you don't seem like you slouch, so I'm pretty sure your posture is fine. Like I don't really notice anything.
Well, yeah, we'll see. One of these days I'll be on camera, you know, on the video thingy, whatever. By the way, guys, I hate even doing this because then I'll feel like I'm pressured to do it, which, I mean, I'll just not do it, you know what I mean? So it's pretty simple. But if you guys do want to see more pictures of me, I might be putting more stuff of myself on Instagram only. The Facebook thing I probably am not going to be doing much more of because, like I said, I hate doing the picture thing. But Instagram is for that, and I want to take advantage of, you know, what Instagram even is. So, you know, I'll probably do that. But what were you doing?
I want to get on Instagram one of these days, but I just do not take that many pictures. Like, I don't feel like taking 100 pictures just to like find the one or two out of them that are good.
Yeah. I feel like I would deal with the same thing. Like me, I didn't really care what that picture I took. The only thing I really care about is afterwards. Like obviously, you guys can tell I did something with the edit with the. There's like a photo editing thingy on Instagram, so I did some shit there. But as far as like actually taking a picture, like dude, I'm not gonna sit there and look at my face all fucking day. I hate that shit. I hate taking pictures. It's one of the worst
The
things.
fun thing is, like, when you actually take a really, really nice picture, you tend to look at it a lot and just go like, huh, is this what everyone else sees? I can sort of see it. You tend to, like, stare at it for a while, come back to it. I tend to do that a lot with good pictures that I take.
But the thing is, though, you also deal with the idea of just kind of like, do you like the bad that you see of yourself? Do people see that more? Because also keep in mind that like, there is truth to this, by the way, guys. But like your good side, you know what I mean? Like there is a good side or like a way that you feel more comfortable like posing in or looking at somebody through. And yeah, it's just kind of I feel like most people will see that side of me, and I want to do that. You know. Oh, like you know what I really hate is when you go into a store and you look at the security camera and you have to look. You know, like you guys see this toilet paper sticking out your ass or something, and I look, and I always look terrible. It's almost like, oh my god, what is that Sasquatch-looking motherfucker?
Toilet paper sticking out of your ass.
Well, you never know. Like I've heard stories of people like wiping
Like, I
their
mean,
ass. And
like I'm not walking out of the bathroom with my pants down.
well, you never know. Like what if you're like
On
sitting
your
down
foot?
outside? What if you're sitting down outside and like there's like some toilet paper like on the brick thingy that you're sitting on, and it might get stuck to you. You never know. You know, maybe I ripped a hole in my pants. Like I got my booty hole sticking out. Actually, booty holes don't actually stick out of anything. They're just holes. So never mind to whatever the
I mean,
fuck that
unless you
was.
got like a prolapsed asshole.
Yeah, exactly. Good God, that's such a fucking disgusting concept that there's literally prolapse assholes out there. You know, it's just how does that happen again? You have to isn't like a suction thing. You know, I don't even want to know. I'm not even gonna get into that.
It's I mean, you can get it like a ton of ways, but it's usually, I think most of the time, due to constipation.
Oh, for real? I thought it
Yeah,
was like through
most of the time.
sex. I don't know a lot
I
about the
mean,
human body,
you
by the
could
way.
get it like, I mean, you could get it like that, but most of the time it's from constipation.
Damn, just imagine being so
'Cause you're
constipated.
constantly pushing.
Yeah. By the way, they're saying my mom's like this. She's never satisfied with how she looks. And let me actually rewind, or not rewind, but move this window closer. God damn it, words, Nick Diaz. Why can't you say them right? But anyways, now I don't know if some of you guys felt like some of your words were cut off by this invisible fucking wall, but I just fixed this, and I can see all of what you guys are saying. Genie's saying, unless you have a cloaca asshole. What the fuck is a cloaca asshole?
Cloaca? Is that cloaca? I'm gonna look that up right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna show it though on screen, guys. It's a deformity apparently. Gosh, I look at an image. Ooh, that's like a baboon ass. Ah, that's fucked up, dude.
You say bamboon?
Baboon, boom, boom, whatever the fuck it's called.
It's a bamboon.
Yeah, that's fucked up, dude. I don't want to see that. Like, you know what I really hate, by the way, and I know that this is necessary, but like, I hate when humans be fucking with like animals. Like the picture I saw was someone like, oh, I'm not gonna show Chris. Don't worry, I'm not. No, I'm not. But the thing is though, is like veterinarians and stuff, they touch like very close to whatever the wound is sometimes, even if it's like a cut or something. But in the picture I just found when I put up cloaca ass, whatever the fuck I wrote, they had their
I put
fingers pretty
asshole.
close. Yeah, it looked like they're about to finger his butt, or whatever. And like I don't like that. Like I know it's like for a cloaca. There you go. Thank you, cloaca ass. I probably still said that wrong. But the thing is, though, it's just kind of like I mean, does that ever bother you? Like when people like touch animals a certain way, like not thinking about how they feel about being touched a certain way.
Sometimes it really depends on if like they're really trying to be like rough. Like little kids, basically, when they get close to like animals and stuff like that, and they don't mean any harm, but they'll like pet too hard or something like that, or like they'll try to pat and then they'll just end up hitting.
Yeah, no, I hate that shit. It happens so often. But here's the thing, though, man. We're gonna get into something. We're gonna get into a little bit of a review. You know, I always like to do some reviews. You know, when it actually makes sense to do so. And some of you guys in the chat right now, I guess, probably wondering. So you guys are looking at this, saying, you know, hey, what's that anime that people are always talking about last couple weeks? Because that's the biggest thing is that there's a lot of times like during like a new season of anime where like one particular show. This happened with Tower of God. It happened with God of High School, a couple other ones, where just like the first few weeks is like the biggest story and then it just disappears. Happens so often. And right now, the big thing that's going on, as you guys can see by our thumbnail there, is a show called JuJutsu Kaisen. translated to an English title that apparently is not as catchy, or because I never even heard anybody else say this, but it's called Sorcery Fight. That's the translation. Have you heard anybody refer to the show as Sorcery Fight, Jet?
No.
Yeah, which is weird. It's like I don't know why that's the case. Like maybe sometimes something just sounds more catchy saying it in the Japanese version, which is odd. But I will say,
unless it's like a really long, pretentious title that that's basically became like really popular lately. Just putting the whole goddamn synopsis in the title to where you got to shorten it a little bit.
yeah, basically. But like that's the thing though is sometimes even the smaller ones I feel like should be like this one shouldn't have had like some kind of translation. It's like it's just Sorcery Fight. But one of the biggest things that people are reacting to is not really the show or the horror aspect of any of it or whatever. People are talking about this crazy ass fucking ending. Like, there's people literally making videos of themselves reacting to this. And Jed, I gotta tell you, when you approved of this look at this stupid dance. Look at that shit.
I mean, how can you hate that? He's literally getting the fuck down.
That is the worst fucking ending theme song or outro to any anime.
How you are so full of shit.
This fucking show's about demons, curses, people dying, people being eaten alive, blood, guts, gore, all this crazy stuff. And yet this dude's literally...
And they're not allowed to have fun?
Why would they have fun with this?
Why not? Why would they not have fun?
I'm sorry, Jet, but like I feel like you're almost like trolling me when you say like you're actually cool with this fucking thing.
I mean, the opening was... No, I mean, the ending was literally done by the same people who did Beastar's opening, and that's regarded as one of the best openings of the past couple of years.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm gonna show Beastars really quick, because this show. Here's the thing.
Also, I really like saxophones.
I can tell. But this is Beastars right here, and the whole show doesn't look like this. But I will say this is a very, very interesting opening. Now, the show itself is basically pretty much everything you see right here. I mean, you guys can actually assume in the chat what you think this is actually about, and you wouldn't be too wrong just by looking at this intro. But the jazziness...
It's basically what people wanted Zootopia to be.
What, like sexually?
Actually, no, that's wrong. It's
yeah, because
what a lot of furries thought Zootopia was gonna be.
You mean what the fucking perverted people thought was? Yeah, exactly. Because like, I was fine with what Zootopia was.
Perverted furries thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. But really, really cool stuff here. And yeah, when it shows blood here, it's not just for the intro. There is moments here where there is blood and there is some dangers going on. And I like that about Beastars. But what I like about, JuJutsu Kaisen is that it stays within that realm of being, scary, horror-based, violent, etc. While Beastars has all this other shit going on that I kind of not really all that interested in. Art Thief saying he only reads manga, or she only reads manga. I don't read manga whatsoever. So I don't know how, what's the word, like, how respectful that this anime is of the manga. I don't know if they're actually very close to it or not. By the way, Jed, do you know if Jujutsu Kaisen is close to the manga or manga, whatever it's called?
More episodes need to go on because, like, usually, animes can go like straight off a manga and like follow it like word for word, page for page. And then there's other times where there is a manga, and for some reason the anime goes into a like completely different direction.
Okay. Yeah, well, makes sense. But here's the thing, though. I'm already kind of explaining like what I see as far as like this trending and being talked about around anime communities. But you, though, before we get into this episode, what are your thoughts on not only the opening and ending, but then also like as far as what you heard about the show? Like, what do you see people talk about as far as this show is concerned?
The opening and ending.
That's it. You didn't care if it was a horror thing. Which, by the way, thank you, Wayne Robert. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing people are talking about. Like, I mean, it's well deserved. Both the opening and the ending are actually really, really good. And also, like, the art's very well done as well.
Yeah, okay, well, that's cool. I'm glad that you actually see that in a sense because obviously when people are talking about this, probably showcasing some kind of snapshot or whatever the fuck of the show. And that's awesome. And I do appreciate the fact that you can actually give your opinion on something like that without even watching the show. But we did finally watch it. And that's the big thing we're talking about here. We're just going to be reviewing episode 1 here, guys. But yeah, as far as what the synopsis and the premise goes, from what I've seen so far and as much as we can gather from the story, it takes place in a world and a universe where demons are feeding on humans. And it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, like these demons were lying in wait this entire time and now for some reason the storyline happens and they're finally going to come out and start killing people. That's not really what it is. Apparently this has been a thing, and I'm not saying that like the civilians know that demons are going around. It's still considered like taboo that there's even demons in general. But the thing is, though, is that these guys have been doing this for a fucking long ass time, and we're just going to be around a character now who's going to find out just how real this shit is and how deep this entire situation goes. So yeah, man, I'm watching this, and I think what episode are we on right now? Like episode 3?
Yeah, 3 is the most recent.
Yeah. So what shifts the story into second and third gear, however, is basically our main character Yuji Itadori goes through some emotional shit. He loses his grandfather literally within like 5 minutes of the show, so I don't think that's really spoiling anything here. But
You ain't got no daddy, you ain't got no mama, and your grandpa just fucking died.
Well, wait, do we know that though?
I mean, yeah, he lives with his grandpa. That was his.
Okay, because I'm wondering if like maybe like the next couple episodes he might find his dad or something. Like, because I don't know if they really explain like what's going on with them.
I mean, it's possible. Like, I think in episode 1, his grandpa mentioned something about it. He was just like, "Yeah, I don't really care."
Okay, well, shit.
Because I mean, at that point, just like if your parents haven't been like around for that long, and basically they haven't even tried to find you, are you really gonna want to like search for them or anything, or want to know anything about them? Personally, I wouldn't. But everyone's different.
But no matter how any of this shit goes, his grandpa, when he dies, he actually passes away and says some cliche shit of help people. Don't be alone like me. Don't die alone like me. No matter how many people, what kind of a dick, you can be to people. Just make sure that, at the end of the day, you help somebody. Doesn't even matter if it's like one person or 1,000 people, right? And I guess at this point,
it turns out his grandpa was a huge like piece of shit in the hospital that no one really liked. Really like serving, helping him, despite the fact like they had to. So they just kind of put up with the shit because that was their job. But his grandson still visited him like every single day.
I mean, but here's the thing that's crazy about this, and I actually kind of relate to this somewhat, is like there's like this weird like toxic masculinity thing that they're doing, where Yuji, our main character, the guy that you're looking at right here, looking through those fucking bars like he's in jail, this dude is literally being kind of a dick to his grandpa because he doesn't want to show that he's emotionally like going through something, because he knows that his grandpa's going to die and it doesn't feel good to look at him dying on the bed like that. But he's even doing something like, oh yeah, I brought you some flowers, but fuck you, blah blah blah, right? So when this finally happens and these last words actually get to him, he is just like, I mean, just like catatonic, I think that's the word to say, where he's not talking, he's not whatever, and he's trying to like not cry, but it's just like this weird situation where I kind of felt like, man, this is like one of the most realistic portrayals of a character who's going through something. And by the way, it's only been 10 minutes. But as this happens, and this dude's having the worst day ever, because right when he's letting these last words get to him, this guy, Megumi Fushiguro, finds him at the hospital. And while Yuji's down in the dumps, Fushiguro tells him, so you got this, knowledge of this particular ancient item that's important as fuck, and I need it. And Yuji just, spends his entire time asking him, like, okay, who are you? Why are you even coming at me, talking to me about this? I don't give a shit. I just went through something. Pretty much just telling him to go fuck himself. And, at a certain point, I mean, you already know how this goes in most anime. They had to, work together to find this particular item, which we just saw it for a second there, by the way. But this item is actually a finger. And the thing is, like, Yuji, who I don't know if it was his grandpa or somebody, but they had like the casing of this. But I guess like I don't know if someone stole it or if he donated or something. But these two people at school.
So what we failed to mention is that he's actually part of the horror club at his school, and he basically just found that and gave it off to his friends to go ahead and do some paranormal shit at nighttime at the school.
Yeah, some paranormal activity, the marked ones type shit. Like, it's stupid. But, it fits the whole theme of just being, horror aspect and everything. I knew something stupid like this was going to happen because of just the theme of the show and everything. But what I was surprised with is, like, this thing's wrapped up by just basically mummy tape at first. And then when it comes out, this thing's not only encased in the mummy tape or whatever, it's encased in, like, some weird demonic enchantment. And it's like, holy shit, like, this fucking thing... it comes out and it's like, I mean, at first, and I'll tell you what it is in a little bit, but like when I first saw it, I'm thinking, oh my god, it's ghosts, or maybe there's some kind of like smoke or some kind of, thing that's, fucking up the air, and maybe our characters are hallucinating. That's what I thought it was at first. But we find out later on, because Fushiguro actually explains what this is, these are curses. So this thing was, these curses on this finger were literally wrapped up and were being able to be stopped by just tape, by mummy tape, I thought right there, Jet, that was pretty fucking stupid. What'd you feel about that as far as like the finger and just the reveal of what the item was?
I mean, I didn't know it was gonna be a fucking finger. I mean, that's better than it being a dick.
You know, Gary over there in the
like
chat.
within. But I mean, that's usually something that happens with a paranormal type of shows. It's just like, okay, we wrote something in order to keep this curse from unleashing and all that. We wrote symbols and all this and make sure like no one can get to it. But in this case, they put it like somewhere that could easily be accessed. So I don't know why they did that. Like this powerful fucking item that can bring ghosts everywhere.
Yeah.
We're just gonna leave it in this box outside like the school or something like that you can easily just grab. I didn't really get the mindset behind that, but I mean, oh well. Although they did mention like, oh yeah, like it's been like thousands of fucking years. The protection that was actually on like the mummy wrappings are going weaker, and that's why I guess people can easily just peel away the fucking paper on it.
Yeah, which is, I mean, it's cool that's the case, whatever, because they do kind of explain it. Maybe I just didn't pay attention at that point. But then I'm also thinking, too, it's like, it's still questionable that literally on the day his grandpa dies, on the day that Majumi Fushiguro is trying to figure out what the fuck's going on the day that they're literally studying the finger, all this shit just happens. Just out of nowhere. It's a little crazy, but at the same time, I'm going to use this to actually compliment the show because I'm going to ask you about this too, Jet, after I give my opinion. I love the pacing of this. I love that we dealt with a major death. We dealt with sadness. We dealt with Yuji being a little kind of a cocky asshole, so he's having character growth as he's now depressed and he's actually going through something. I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening pretty quickly here. So what do you feel 15 minutes into this first episode of the anime? What do you feel about the pacing of this? I mean, do you like where they're going with this? Do you like how many things are changing?
Well, they got the major stuff out of the way to like sort of keep it going. Like it at first, it was just like, okay, this is sort of going fast, and they're just like, you know what? There's also a shonen, so there's probably gonna be a ton of fucking episodes, and the manga's probably gonna go on for a long ass time. Getting the major stuff out of the way of the first episode or whatever, just showing like what happens and like how strong this dude can actually be. I think it actually went pretty decently.
Now, I'm going to go into the second half of this fucking thing now and just talk about this demon or this curse or whatever. This curse is one ugly, evil, violent fuck, and it starts scaring the shit out of everybody. And even tries to eat this person right here.
Damn, longer.
Yeah. But yeah, and the one thing
I
about
noticed how long that fucking thing's finger was at first. Like, you kept playing this clip, dude, now that it's actually just paused, it's like, damn.
That's a big
Imagine picking your nose with that fucking finger.
Or something else. But this is basically when we find out that Yuji really isn't fucking around because
scratch your back and scratch your whole ass with 2 different fingers.
I'm gonna actually rewind this a little bit too because I want to show this case. This is where I start getting pretty irritated with the show, and this is where I get mad with most animes. Right here. So you guys are looking like, oh, he probably got thrown out the window or something. No, Yuji from the bottom fucking of the he's literally like by a fence outside of the school, jumps 4 stories, man, on the 4th floor, jumps up and fights the curses, right? And it's like,
oh yeah, we forgot to mention the main character's actually overpowered as fuck, like already. He was just like, oh yeah, like everyone wants him to join the sports teams or something else because he's just basically really fucking talented when it comes to like physical abilities.
But that didn't annoy you? Like, I mean, this reminds me of Gon from Hunter x Hunter. This reminds me of Deku from My Hero Academia.
No,
this
you're
of so many
not gonna drag Gon into this.
Oh fuck yeah, Jet. The Hunter x Hunter is great, but you gotta admit that character.
You're not gonna no, you're not gonna drag my boy into this. Because no, it ain't the same.
I don't know, man. This dude, we got one episode. He's already been through so many things, and yet at the same time, and he keeps kind of like showcasing. No, I don't know anything about this demon shit. I'm just a regular, normal guy. But at the same time, it's like you jumped 4 stories, and you're fighting curses, and you're saving people to the point where he literally Fushiguro, he's almost gonna die. Yoshiguro I already fucked up his name. Fushiguro is in a situation where even though he was prepared to fight on these curses, he's almost gonna die, and fucking just because of one conversation he had with his grandpa right before he died, you know, don't be like me, you gotta save everybody. Just because of that one conversation, Yuji almost gets killed, and then fights this curse, and not to spoil the whole fucking thing here, guys, but he eats the goddamn finger, alright? He eats the finger. And he's so powerful, guys, that you would think, okay, oh, you eat the finger. Well, this finger is so powerful, and thousands of years has been trapped in this fucking thing. Blah blah blah. The thing is, he eats the fucking finger like a Cheeto Puff, and he's able to fight off the possession. So this
I mean, it's probably pretty easy. I mean, it's probably old, probably
get the
crunchy.
fuck. Well, it's not like a Cheeto Puff.
I'm pretty sure if he like took a bite, it probably just disintegrated in his mouth.
It's not Cheez-It. You just earlier you're talking about how big the fingers are.
Thing's like 1,000 goddamn years old. I'm pretty sure all he had to do is like get a little saliva, and that thing was basically like in the air before it fell into his mouth. All you gotta do is just open your mouth, have a little bit of saliva.
It's fucking terrible. No, it's stupid. This is so dumb. I can't believe you're fucking literally defending this. That was really stupid. For one, why would he eat the finger?
It also looked like it's probably like a pinky finger or some shit.
By the way, we're gonna rewind just a little bit. Look, I'm gonna show you how big this fucking finger is. It's gonna be throw. There we go. Look at that big fucking thing.
First of all, that's a close up. It could easily be a pinky.
Look at this. I'm gonna show you in the browser window. Well, if it loads up, XSplit, fuck you. There it is. Look how big it is.
Again, that's close up.
That's not that close. Look how long the finger is. Or not the finger.
Take your finger and move it towards your eye. Looks like a pretty big finger, doesn't it?
No. No, I got small.
No, shit.
Wayne Robin. Demon finger. Damn straight, yeah, nugget-sized finger. JP saying, calm down, it kind of is. Alright, fine. I'll let you guys you and JP can win this, Jet. But I'm telling you, like, this was fucking annoying for me when I first saw it. Look at Gary even said that's a big dick. It's a pretty big dick. It's a very big dick. But no, man, I'm looking at this and right away I was irritated because another thing too, guys, and I'll show it through the browser thing because I'm not gonna try to fix it with XSplit being all shitty. But this dude Yuji eats it like nothing, and I can't pause it fast enough. There it goes. You would think that if he's already scared of curses, this is all new to him. He's like, what the fuck is going on? He still ate that finger not knowing if it's gonna like change his life or taste weird or kill him or whatever. How is he so ballsy out of nowhere, Jet?
You only live once.
God damn, he was about to die. It's stupid. But it left a really good fight scene.
Some crazy shit if you're about to die.
No, I want to live. I'm gonna do whatever I can to keep myself going. I mean, that's the thing, though, man. Like,
even if it involves doing something crazy. I
mean, I guess. You know what? I'll take the L in this and say, you know what? Fine. I mean, fucking, it is what it is, and it happened the way it happened. But at the same time, I just feel like, let us. You did good building with certain things, like, earn the fucking eating the finger thing. That would have been a big moment if it was in episode 2 or 3. You just kind of throwing everything right away. It's like, what the fuck? And that's true. That's true, Wayne. He says, got nothing to lose after the grandpa's died. So okay, that does make sense. I'm gonna be honest. I'll actually take my L on that. But usually, what the fuck? Yuji, really ain't fucking around. He actually fights this fucking thing, and becomes this demon for a second. Because they kind of want to show you like what he's capable of doing if he consumes more of whatever this demonic energy is. And we find out that all of this belongs to this guy. I forgot his name now. Rioin. Oh, God. Do you remember what it was, Jet?
I do not.
Damn it, Jet. Why can't I remember these things? Man, it's gonna drive me. I don't want to give up.
I mean, I thought you had it written down, and basically you were just struggling to say it.
No, Rioman Sekina. That was his name. I think it was Sekina. I could be wrong, but anyways, this fucking guy, that finger is basically one piece of the 9 pieces that are scattered all over the world. Like this is the Nightmare on Elm Street NES game. But this fucking dude has all these pieces scattered all over the world, and if you consume or combine all 9 of these pieces of who Sekino was, he can literally, and they say this, he can literally take over the world. Or was it 13? I could remember it was 9, but maybe it was 13 pieces.
We're only talking about the first episode, but they said he had like 9 arms.
Oh, 9 arms. I thought his whole body was divided into 9 pieces, or 13, or whatever JP was saying.
I know they mentioned something about him having multiple arms and also multiple fingers.
Well, shit, I'm stupid. Here's the thing, though, man. If that happens, and they literally say, oh, well, like, this guy Sekuna can literally take over the fucking world, if he's, like,
apparently it was 4 arms.
Yeah, but if he's, like, combined to his normal self...
fingers.
Yeah. But if he's, like, brought to his normal self, or whatever the fuck the case may be, and multiple faces, etc., the fact that he can take over a world, for me, I'm so sick of that goal. And I hate to make people mad again, because I know, like, maybe I might be stumbling a little bit over this thing. There's a lot of shit here, people. In one episode, it's really hard to kind of wrap my head around the synopsis, premise, and everything else that goes with this. So I'm going to get some things wrong. But the thing is, though, is, when we find out this particular thing about Sekina, I get mad because it's like, dude, what's up with mangas, whatever the fuck you pronounce it, and comic books where everybody has to have an infinity gauntlet or power over 9,000 or I can take over the fucking world? Like, is there no other goals here? Why does everything have to be so fucking insanely, like, overly done? Like, it would have been more cool if, like, hey, he wants to come back so he can take over Tokyo. Or he wants to do this. He wants to do that.
It's shown, and most of them tend to do that whole thing. Like, you want to basically make your manga last as long as possible by having, like, a very, like, a long-to-reach end goal.
And honestly, that makes sense. But my whole thing that kind of just bothers me about it is, like, I don't understand why even, like, comic books, like Marvel stuff does that, where it's like every villain has to, I gotta take over the world. It's like, why don't you start off with Gotham City? Or, like, fucking, like, Thanos, like, I'm gonna destroy half the universe with the snap of my fingers. Like, wouldn't it be more cool in a storyline if, like, for one, why even have an army? If you have a whole army of Thanos followers just starting to ward people, you're wasting everybody's time. Just snap your fucking fingers. Start tap dancing. Like, what the fuck? So it does annoy me that we're going to lead to that, because now I don't really care if Yuji fucking does anything, because, for one, we know he's going to win, because apparently just even without the demon powers, he can jump 4 stories to the fucking top of a school building. But then also, too, it's like...
It depends on, like, the journey. Like, hell, we know what's gonna happen in My Hero, but it's more about, like, what happened during that journey.
And I guess that makes sense. But, JuJutsu Kaisen, just to end this off, man, because, like I said, I'm not too upset with what the show is. There's just things that bother me about all this kind of stuff. But for me, I love the art, I love the music, I love the darkness of the show. I super enjoy the pacing. And I am interested in what the curses are going to look like later on. I think they're going to have really cool demon designs, etc. But there's a lot of things to prevent this from being that perfect horror anime that I was excited to watch. I really wanted to see something cool like that. And, that whole god-awful fucking ending theme song was stupid. There's a lot of things that just kind of bother me, but I will say that this is a 4 out of 5, because even with all those things I hate, like, not even just dislike, but there's things that I hate, there's so many little things that I love. Like, it's like fucking 10 out of... like 11 things I love, but those 1-2 things are just terrible. So for me, 4 out of 5. I cannot wait to talk about episode 2, and just like the other episodes are going to be airing later on, this could be a really, really cool... Oh, Corey's calling me. This could be a really, really cool anime moving forward, and that's what I feel. 4 out of 5 for me. Jet, tell people what you think, and I'm going to answer this call from Corey.
I don't know if he was just talking about the first episode that we were talking about, but yeah, so far, like, I actually really liked it. The ending didn't play in the first episode, so I'm gonna have to dock some points. No, I'm just kidding. Overall, like, the art was great, even though it was kind of fast paced. I didn't really mind that too much. The horror elements of it, I need to watch more horror anime in general. So, I mean, I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah, and I like that you liked it more than me. That's actually a pretty big thing to even say about something like this. And
I will say I don't like the opening as much as the ending.
But you like the ending ironically, right?
You're saying I like it ironically, but no, I generally like it.
Okay. I feel like you're fucking with me, but I'll go ahead and just, whatever. It's fine. It's fucking fine.
I would tell you if I was fucking with you. Like, what the...
It just doesn't make sense.
It's like funny shit. When have you not, like, seen me like fun shit?
True, but it's like, it doesn't go to the show.
I mean, if you like the full version of the song's out, I mean, it could be the lyrics that actually do line up with the show, and it could be like Death Parade's whole thing.
I guess, because that's a good show, but once again, that's just that whole thing just throws you the fuck off.
And technically, like, even though people love to say like, oh yeah, the opening doesn't really fit with Death Parade. It actually kind of does.
Well, visually it does. It's telling the story of the show, but at the same time, or whatever. I'm doing B-stars now. But, like, it's just like that happy fucking jazzy music. Whatever the fuck. Yeah, I don't like that stuff. It honestly gets under my fucking skin. But the thing is, though, guys, we are going to get right into some Call of Duty. I was gonna be talking about Joker and everything, but I'm like, you know what? Let's hold off on that a little bit. Plus, two, you guys already know what the deal is with the Joker. If you guys want to get into the call, they are starting soon. They're gonna be starting in about a couple of minutes. Corey's just getting a couple things ready and whatnot, but Marisha's saying 3 minutes left until he's able to play. I might end off our stream before you're able to play, but I mean, hey, it's good to even have that ready in the first place. You know what I'm saying, dude? So we're gonna play some Zombie Royale. Everybody over here in the chat, if you guys have a PSN ID or something, let me know. Send it right into our call right here, and then I'll definitely add you. So next time we play, we can play together. Ooh, ooh. JP is saying, why is Leto coming back? Because money. I do think Zack Snyder does have an idea with Joker, as far as the movie goes. Wayne Rob is saying it was cool listening to you guys. Oh, thank you, man. Hope you come more up. What's up?
No, I was just saying thank you.
Oh, thank you.
There's also usually 2 other people here. Or we usually go a little bit more wild. Pooh comes up a lot.
Yeah, shit comes up a lot, and lots of dating advice and dating non-advice happens here a lot. Ganja Guru joins us as well as Roxy. So yeah, lots of personalities on the show. That's the one thing about our show is that it's very, very random as far as like what we're gonna be discussing. Because one day we're talking about anime, one day we're talking about wrestling, then the other day we're talking about video games. It's fucking crazy. We all over the place. But what this is, guys, so for those of you who actually like the Treyarch Call of Duty games, like Black Ops, etc., etc., zombies is one of the biggest things about those games, and they added that over here on Warzone. So on here, if you die in Warzone, which is a battle royale game, just like Fortnite, PUBG, etc., etc., if you die though in this game, instead of dying and being gone forever, you actually get a chance to come back as a zombie. If you kill somebody as a zombie and you infect them, you get to bring yourself back to life. So it's a pretty cool thing. You get to play at night, which makes it even creepier. And I think it really fits the idea of just like, you know, being a Halloween themed event. I think Call of Duty really did great this last year with Modern Warfare. Many people actually like it a lot. And this is during a time where people talk shit about Call of Duty a lot, but I think this earned some respect back. When was the last time you played Call of Duty again, Jed? I know I ask you this pretty much every single time I play this fucking game, but feel free to answer again.
When I was a sophomore in high school.
And why'd you stop? Like, what was something you didn't like about it?
I'm not good with shooters. Or shooters where I had to be on a team.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Plus, like, it's hard to get into those types of games, especially, like, as a newcomer when people have been playing, like, the ones beforehand, so everyone else is already good and you're just starting out.
That would be annoying, actually. I've had that issue happen with Battlefield a lot. Like, that's a very hard game to kind of get into when everyone else has already been playing for so long. Gary saying, actually, I love Modern Warfare. It takes so much space on your hard drive. It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's fucking, it is insane. Like, I think there's like a 250 gigabyte fucking update that some people had to deal with. But, I mean, like I said, if so much content onto the game, it's like, I kind of understand. Let's see here. Okay. Alright, let's do some good things here.
Can you imagine, like, jumping out of the fucking plane, and then all of a sudden, while you're already flying, you're like, wait, you forgot your parachute.
Like, no.
Although it'd be more like, oh, fuck, you forgot his parachute, shit.
I mean, do you feel like you go through all stages of knowing you're gonna die, or you think you're just in fear the whole time?
I'm pretty sure you go through all the stages of like you're about to die. I'm pretty sure you'll have a heart attack before you hit the ground. So I mean, you know.
Well, they say that. They say you die before you hit the ground, but I mean that doesn't make sense to me, to be honest.
As Alan says, it's most likely a heart attack.
This is Alan.
Because you go, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. You go into like a fucking shot. So basically, yeah. I'm pretty sure most people straight up die before they hit the ground.
Oh, fuck that. Can you imagine that? Like, just, you know, like you're literally dying in the air, but you're like, fuck, like, they can't get an ambulance up here. Like, it's just,
that's why I can't do roller coasters anymore. Like, I'm way too sensitive to, like, motions like that. And, like, literally hours after I already get off the roller coaster, my heart's still, like, beating like crazy. I'm weak as shit. I had to sit down.
Like, I don't even know why you would go on a roller coaster in the first place. Like, you know that that can't be a fun experience. Like,
Oh, I scream loud as shit. And then my stomach starts hurting. Like, that drop, basically, like, I'm surprised I don't, like, straight up just pass out. Although I felt like it.
Oh, shit, someone shooting me behind me. No! Ah, he killed me.
I actually went on that Superman roller coaster at Six Flags. And that was my first ever roller coaster, and that was last year? Yeah, that was last year. Honestly, I don't know how I went on a roller coaster after that, because I really do not like them. It's probably just pressure.
Well, like peer pressure?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's like, oh shit, they paid for my ticket to get in. Might as well go on these rides. But it's just like they're not fun for me. They hurt.
I gotta say, it's good
They
on
fucking
you,
hurt.
But, like, I cannot do that. Like, y'all spent money? Well, fuck you then. Mauricio, I'm gonna be adding you right into the game. You saying I'm ready for rank for next round? Alright then, sir. Let's add you right into this next round right now. Mr. Malice, I'll add you as a friend, good sir. There we go. Where are you at, Mauricio? There you are. Invite to the party. Oh yeah. Get your ass in here. Gary, you can say, isn't Leatherface and Jigsaw in this now? They are, but I don't know if they're in the zombies one. Alright, Mauricio's in here. So here's the thing, I'm gonna surprise Mauricio. Instead of doing Zombie Royale, we're gonna play Trick or Trios.
You know he can hear you.
Yeah. Well, but we're a little bit of a delay though. He's not gonna hear me yet.
Ah.
You know. I want to play the one that has Leatherface, like just like what fucking Gary said in here. I want to see if we can find him and whoop his ass. Texas Chainsaw, massive bastard. While you're fucking people up.
If you had to fight Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, or Leatherface, which one would you fight?
Leatherface.
Leatherface?
Yeah, because I feel like if I have a gun, I have a chance. And he always seems like he's a clumsy fuck, dude. Like, he's chopped his own leg up so many times in those movies. Always falling down.
I never
Whoopsie doopsie.
I never seen a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
You need to watch the 2004 remake. I haven't seen the 1970s original version, but I've seen 2 and 3, and they were silly. And I've seen the 2004 remake, which was good. I've seen the remake of the beginning of the prequel, which was cool. And then the rest are just awful. I think that's the weakest series as far as horror icons go. But at the same time, when it's good,
You sure
it's
about
really
that?
good. Oh yeah. What, you think of Jason?
Sure am.
I mean, me too, but then I gotta consider, like, Jason knew was stupid from the beginning, and, like, later movies actually do get better.
Though.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
it though.
Oh, yeah. What's wrong with that movie is what's wrong with a lot of horror movies. I'm just saying, like when people say, oh, Michael Myers is way better, I'm like, I mean, it's better, but way better? I don't know. Michael Myers got some problems too, guys. Let's not kiss their ass completely.
I think I would rewatch, like, all of the Michael Myers movies over the fucking Jason movies.
Oh, well, of course, especially because it'll be an easier thing to do. That's the thing. But let me ask you this, though. Would you watch... Okay, this is your choice. You have to watch...
Then I watch them twice.
No, here's the thing. You gotta watch either the remake of the Jason movie, or you have to watch literally 5 Halloween movies.
So either Halloween or... Well, I don't think I've seen the remake.
That's what I'm saying. But you know all the other Jason movies, so you have enough to think, like, that might be bad. By the way,
I can't go off that because I haven't seen that one. Because you said it's a remake and it's done by someone different, so I mean...
So you watch remake?
Wait, hey, hold on! I just got that. You said, like, watch the remake once or just watch all the fucking Michael Myers movies. Yeah.
No, just 5 Michael Myers movies, not all of them.
You said just 5.
Just 5. What's
Then
the problem?
I'll get the remake out of the way because that's only just watching one.
Okay, so we'll watch that tonight then. Damn, if you want to watch it that bad, we'll watch it.
That's not what I said.
You said that. You just said you'd watch it. Chad, did you not say?
That's not what you said. What would I rather watch? You need to watch it.
No, you said you want to watch it tonight. I thought you said that. You said, I feel like watching the remake of the 2009 Jason movie. Yeah, it's cool. We'll watch it. Alright, you can stop asking me now. I think it's cool.
You're gonna go in the electric chair.
Oh! Oh God! Oh fuck! How did I win that? How did I win that? How did I win that? Holy fuck! Oh my God! This gun sucks ass, by the way. One shot? Are you fucking for real, dude? Oh. Marissa.
I don't actually don't know how you got out of that either.
Yeah, dude. And that means his friends are in here too, so I need to get the fuck out of here. Oh man, I'm sorry, Marissa. I'm on a different building, dude. I just, you know, my brain all over the place. So you're in that blue building. I'm coming. I'm on my way. All right, here we are. Here we are. What's up, buddy?
Speaking of which, have you seen all the Saw movies?
I only saw the first one and the third one, and I hate the third one. I love the first one.
I haven't watched them either. Because I tend to have a hard time watching.
Torture porn? Yeah, fucking sucks.
Yeah.
No, I don't know why people are like that. Like, they should all be on a fucking list somewhere. Oh, I gotta watch people get tortured and raped
it just seems like. It's fucked up to say, but it's like watching those. Watching people dress up as like killers and stuff like that, and like chopping up people in like really extraordinary fucking ways. It's easier to watch than like people like grabbing a saw and literally cutting off their own legs.
Yeah, no, exactly. Because there's something cartoony about the other shit. And consider this too, like, you know, when people say like, "Oh, that's weird. Why would you want to watch that?" It's like, you know, just because we don't see what's happening when Superman throws somebody off a fucking like whatever the fuck. He's still killing people in awful ways. Like, do you imagine, like, if Superman was real, can you imagine all the fucking body parts just smeared all over the goddamn city? I'm just saying, comic book shit can be just as bad. Oh, we got shot at.
I think I have the same problem with those the Final Destination movies, to where it just seems like a bit too is for me. Like, I've seen a clip of one that actually fucked me up. Like, sometimes I never watched the movie, but a clip got like basically made it racing around the internet. And it was the one where this girl was doing like gymnastics or whatever. In the end, just basically has her get her fucking neck snapped.
Yeah.
After like landing a wrong way. And at first you're just like, okay, she's actually doing pretty good. It's not bad at all. Oh.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Oh, I heard something. There's that motherfucker.
Oh, you know, there's another one too. It had something to do with a pool, I guess. Some guy was swimming to the bottom of the pool to like grab
his
a
hair
penny.
got caught.
Something got caught at like in the filter or whatever the fuck that is. And yeah, so he's basically stuck there. And he's just suffocating and also getting like sucked through this thing, and it's just like, man, I don't want to have those thoughts. I mean, is it silly? Yeah. Can it happen? I don't fucking know. I don't know how fucking pools work.
It probably could happen.
I know the gymnastic one could definitely fucking happen.
But the traffic one's the scariest, in my opinion.
I haven't seen it, and I don't want to.
Ooh, I heard something. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my... What the fuck? I died? How did I die?
If your team has the cash, they can pay
That's
for your
such
release.
fucking butt sauce, dude. Fucking butt sauce, bro.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen you die in the gulag.
Yeah. I'm really good with the gulag, but that was horse manure, dude. Fuck, that fucking drives me crazy. That sucks ass. Yeah, I saw this one kid getting mad online once, like a long time ago, and he's like, sucks eggs! God, sucks eggs! I'm like, sucks eggs? Who the fuck says that? Well, I wish I had that. I wish I had like a thing that I wanted to like, you know, like censor myself, but it's like natural. Like, oh man, that sucks eggs! Frickin' frack!
Frickin' frack, you guys! What the frack we frackin' doing?
Fucking frack!
Most of the time I think that's because their fucking parents are still in the room.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, so do you remember like the first time you cussed in front of your parents? Was it like a big deal, or was it like, oh, okay, yeah, you're old enough now?
It was never a big deal because my mom gave us permission like when I was real fucking young.
Wait, why?
Mm.
That's not cool.
Just like, And then she's just like, yeah, I don't care, just as long as you guys like don't curse at each other. Which I mean, we broke all the goddamn time.
Yeah. That's why you don't do it, because you can't trust
We
each other
hate
not to
each
cuss
other.
at each other. Oh, you're saying spectate him. Let me see. Here we go. Mr. Mauricio. Mauricio. Here you are. L Doc has some stuff in there for you, dude. Oh, what the fuck, Mauricio? Oh, and he's dead, guys. And he is
Damn.
dead. Alright, well, here's the thing, though, folks. I know that's like, wow, you guys talk more about anime and everything else, but to fucking play this video game. Well, you know what? That's the way it works sometimes, son of a bitch. We're gonna leave, though. I gotta do something for Corey. Gotta drop a Dropbox, and that's not taking a shit. That's just shitting all over Corey. So, thank you for watching. Tomorrow, I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna be doing a pre-show. I'm gonna be a little bit busy doing some things. And, yeah, we'll see what the fuck happens. But I appreciate you guys chilling with us for as long as you guys have. I'm going to play the music. But thank you so much.
Man, there's a fucking owl outside. He's going crazy.
Yeah, he really is. Fuck himself up. Anyway. Thank y'all. Goodbye.
I know he's not doing all that hooting out there and expecting us to pay rent.
Good night.
Man, this is my fucking yard.
Add us on everything that you possibly can. I know someone's in the gulag. I don't know who the fuck that was. Mr. Revan 7, coming for you. Here we go. We got some viewers being sent. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enjoy them. Bye.